In the quiet village of Willowcrest, a boy named Soren lived with his family. He had a heart of gold, always ready to help anyone and treating everyone with respect. 8. But Soren had one huge problem. He had absolutely no discipline. He'd sleep in late, skip his studies, spend all his time playing, and skillfully avoid any kind of work. His parents, worried for his future, would often warn him, "Soren, without discipline, you will never succeed." The villagers echoed the same sentiment, but Soren would just laugh it off. "Life is only fun if I do whatever I want," he thought to himself. Now, in that same village, lived a wise old woman, simply known as Grandma. She was renowned for her simple life and her unwavering discipline. One afternoon, Soren, tired from playing, sat down to rest under a large tree. Nearby, he saw Grandma teaching a group of children. He overheard her say, "Discipline is the greatest strength, is what makes a person truly great." Soren was puzzled. He wondered, is discipline really more powerful than strength, or money, or even intelligence? After the class ended, he couldn't hold back his curiosity. He approached Grandma and asked, "Is discipline really that important? Can someone succeed without it?" Grandma just smiled warmly. "You will find out tomorrow," she said. "But you must come to me before the sun rises." Soren, intrigued, agreed. The next morning, the rooster crowed, announcing the dawn. Soren's first instinct was to pull the warm blankets over his head and go back to sleep. But then he remembered Grandma's words. He fought against the heavy pull of laziness, a real battle in his mind. Finally, he swung his legs out of bed, got dressed, and made his way to her home. When he arrived, Grandma greeted him with a knowing look. "You have won your first victory over laziness," she told him. "And believe me, that is the hardest battle of all." She then led him to the fields, just as the sun began to paint the sky with light. Farmers were already hard at work. Some were plowing the rich earth, others were carefully sowing seeds, and a few were guiding their steady oxen. Grandma gestured towards them. "Look, Soren. These farmers wake up early every single day. If they decided to skip even one day of work, their crops would suffer. Their discipline is the secret to their success." Soren watched the farmers. They were sweating under the morning sun, yet their faces were calm and peaceful. Grandma explained, "Discipline simply means doing your work on time and with honesty. A disciplined person never truly fails." That day was a turning point for Soren. He decided to change his habits completely. He started waking up before sunrise. He scheduled specific times for his studies and made sure to balance it with his playtime, even fixed his eating and sleeping schedules. At first, it was incredibly difficult. His friends would laugh at him for his new routine, and there were many moments when he felt like giving up and going back to his old ways. But whenever that feeling crept in, he remembered Grandma's words. Discipline means winning over difficulties. If you can defeat yourself, no one else can ever defeat you. Slowly but surely, Soren learned the art of self-control. He began to understand that discipline wasn't a one-time effort, but a habit built day by day. Grandma would often say, "A river can carve a hole in a stone not through force." But by touching it every single day, discipline, she taught, works exactly the same way. Small, consistent efforts lead to great, monumental results. Over time, Soren transformed. He became the most disciplined and respected young man in all of Willowcrest. He excelled in his studies, and upon completing them, he began teaching the village children, passing on the knowledge he had gained. People from all around admired him, often saying Soren's true strength isn't just his intelligence, it's his incredible discipline. Whenever someone in the village needed advice, they went to Soren. His life became an inspiration for everyone. One day, Grandma came to see him. "I'm so proud of you, Soren," she said, her eyes shining. "You have won the greatest fight of all, the fight against laziness and the lack of discipline. Always remember, discipline has the power to make ordinary people extraordinary." Soren bowed respectfully. "Grandma, it is all thanks to your guidance. Without you, I could never have changed." Grandma smiled gently. "No, Soren. Discipline cannot be given by someone else. It is something that grows from within you. I only showed you the path. You were the one who chose to walk it, and that's the powerful lesson from Soren's story. Discipline is the key that unlocks success. The small actions you take every single day have the power to completely change your life. If you can conquer your own laziness and control your impulses, there is truly nothing you can't achieve. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that inspires and motivates. See you in the next video.